The search functionality uses parts of a project name or a full project name and will find what you're looking for. In this case, I just have one project on my dashboard, so I would click on the company dashboard and let's search, for example, one of my projects, which is called Test. Now it would show me every single project where a part of the name is Test. And here it doesn't matter if it is in the middle, if the whole project name is Test, if it is at the beginning, or if it is at the end of the project name. It will show everything which is associated with Test in the name. The next bar here on button on top here would be the project status. In total, we got 6 project statuses, even though you're just able to filter with this drop-down according to 5, because there's a 6th one which is paused, and paused is not being able to be filtered through, but you will be able to filter for draft, launched, completed, closed, and invoiced. A draft project is a project which you have set up, but where you haven't pressed the launch button yet. As soon as that launch button is pressed, the status would move to launched. And once a launched project is finished, it will move to the completed status. And once you've pressed the close and bill button on the completed project, the status will move to closed. And as soon as the account manager has worked on the issuing of the invoice for your account, the status will move to the invoice project status, which indicates the last stage and everything had been done for your project, from setting up, running it, and invoicing it at the end. The next part we can see here on the top is a date range. By default, your list as well as the company list will always have a 1-month date range. The reason for that is that we want to avoid having a too clogged up dashboard with projects from the whole year on it. In case you are searching for a project and you do not find it, it might be possible that the project had been set up or closed before the date range, and then you will need to adjust the date range either by adjusting the beginning or the end of your date range and to find the project. So if I, for example, look for one of my previous projects, which was called something with ACME, I can see right here, if I just put ACME in, I won't find anything. If I now extend my date range to, let's say, the 1st of February, we can see ACME company live updates appeared. And that project had been set up and closed before the 1-month time period, which is by default shown on my dashboard, and I had to extend in order to find it. What we can see here straight away as well is hovering over certain items will give you certain information about your project on your dashboard. But let's take this out and start by going a bit further down into the 4 columns, which will be presented for each of your projects. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and we hope you found this video series helpful. Please reach out to us in case of any questions, and be sure to ask Dynata for end-to-end help with your research and audience needs.